The Serenity Spa was an oasis of calm. Soft lighting, soothing music, and the scent of lavender filled the air. Mark and Tom, two lifelong friends, decided to spend a day here, hoping to escape the stresses of their daily lives. Mark sighed, loosening the belt of his robe. "Man, I needed this. Work has been killing me." Tom chuckled. "Tell me about it. I feel like I haven't slept in weeks. Maybe we should try one of those new age treatments." A slender therapist approached them, holding a small vial filled with shimmering, pink liquid. "Gentlemen, I have a new treatment that might interest you. It's called the Euphoria Elixir. It promises complete relaxation and rejuvenation." Mark raised an eyebrow. "Euphoria Elixir? Sounds a bit intense." Tom, ever the adventurous one, grinned. "I'm in. What do we have to lose?" The therapist smiled and poured the pink liquid into 2 small glasses. "Just drink this, relax in the sauna for 20 minutes, and you'll feel like new men." Mark hesitated, then shrugged and downed the elixir. It tasted sweet and slightly floral. Tom finished his in one gulp. "Not bad." They entered the sauna. The heat enveloped them, and the scent of cedar wood filled their nostrils. Mark leaned back, trying to relax, but a strange tingling sensation began to spread through his body. Mark felt his skin smoothing out, becoming softer to the touch. "Tom, do you feel different?" Tom blinked, his eyelashes noticeably longer. "Yeah, actually. My skin feels amazing." A faint pink smoke began to swirl around Mark, and he felt a strange pressure in his chest. His pectoral muscles softened, and he felt a distinct swelling. "What the hell is happening?" Tom gasped, clutching his chest. My chest. It's growing." Mark's robe strained against his rapidly expanding chest. "This isn't relaxation, this is transformation." Tom's robe tore open as his breasts ballooned outwards, forming luscious curves. I can't believe this." Mark felt his hips widening, his waist shrinking. The robe felt incredibly tight around his new curves. "My ass is getting bigger." Tom's hips flared out, creating a seductive hourglass figure. "This is insane. But kind of amazing." Mark reached down, his eyes widening in horror. "Oh my god, it's gone." Tom giggled, running a hand between his legs. "Well, isn't that interesting? I'm all woman now." Mark's features softened, his jawline becoming delicate, his hair lengthening and turning a rich auburn. I don't even recognize myself." Tom's face transformed into a stunningly beautiful visage, framed by long, flowing blonde hair. "I think I like this a lot more than being Tom." Mark looked down at his new body, his breasts full and perky, his waist tiny, his hips wide and inviting. "I'm a woman. A real woman." Tom twirled around, admiring his reflection in the sauna's glass door. "I'm gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous." A shower of glitter enveloped Mark, and his breasts grew even larger, his curves becoming more exaggerated. His breasts were now enormous, threatening to spill out of the tattered remains of his robe. "Oh my god, they're still growing." Glitter swirled around Tom, and his hips widened further, his waist cinching into an impossible degree. His hips were now incredibly wide, his waist impossibly small, creating a cartoonishly exaggerated figure. "I feel like a pin-up model." Mark, now a voluptuous woman with auburn hair, stared at Tom, now a curvy blonde bombshell. "What do we do now?" Tom winked. "I have a few ideas." They found a boutique in the spa and purchased matching black lace lingerie sets, their new curves demanding the finest attire. Mark, now going by Michelle, posed in front of the mirror, admiring her reflection. "I never thought I could look this good." Tom, now Tiffany, strutted around the room, her hips swaying provocatively. "I was born to be a woman." They slipped on a pair of red stiletto heels, adding even more height and allure to their transformed figures. Michelle and Tiffany walked down the street, heads held high, their confidence radiating outwards. Men turned to stare, captivated by their beauty. They entered a high-end nightclub, the music pulsating through their bodies. The dance floor beckoned. Michelle moved to the rhythm, her hips swaying, her breasts bouncing. She felt alive, sensual, and completely free. Tiffany danced with abandon, her blonde hair flying, her body a whirlwind of seductive energy. She was the center of attention, and she loved it. Later, they sat at the bar, sipping cocktails and laughing. "I can't believe this is our life now," Michelle said, shaking her head in disbelief. Tiffany grinned. "It's better than anything we could have imagined, isn't it?" Michelle smiled, a seductive glint in her eyes. Much better." They leaned in and kissed, a passionate, all-consuming kiss that sealed their new life together. The Euphoria Elixir had not only transformed their bodies but had also unlocked a desire they never knew existed. They returned to a luxurious penthouse suite, the city lights twinkling in the background. Their transformation was complete, and their new life as women had just begun.